our daily lives, we often think of trauma as something caused by major events, accidents, violence, or war. However, after long-term observation and research, I have found that some of the deepest psychological wounds actually come from small unnoticed experiences, such as long-term neglect and suppression in family or social environments, or the gradual loss of self while constantly meeting external expectations. These invisible traumas don't appear suddenly but slowly build up over time, often without the person even realizing it. Unlike sudden, dramatic traumas, these hidden wounds work very quietly, shaping our emotions and mental states in ways we may not fully understand. At the same time, true happiness doesn't always come from external success or wealth, but rather from small, deeply emotional moments. My project focuses on these overlooked emotions, the unnoticed feelings hidden in everyday life. Why do we ignore them? How do they shape our mental well-being? These are the core questions I explore. My project aims to use visual art to help people become more aware of the invisible emotions and to explore how these small emotional details silently shape our mental health. I will also examine how modern society regulates emotions, how social expectations and emotional suppression contribute to hidden trauma, and how these factors affect psychological well-being. My target audience includes individuals who struggle with emotional difficulties or trauma, especially those who find it hard to objectively understand their emotions. Many people are unaware of how their experiences, whether from family, social pressure or internalized expectations, affect their happiness and mental health. Some even turn self-doubt into self-blame. Through my project's visual storytelling, I hope to help them reflect on their emotional experiences, uncover these overlooked feelings, and support self-healing. In addition, I want to engage a broader audience by shedding light on these hidden emotional wounds, encouraging a more open discussion on mental well-being in society. In psychology, the iceberg theory helps us understand why we often struggle to recognize our own emotions. It suggests that our conscious mind, the part we are aware of, is just the visible tip of the iceberg. Beneath the surface, a much larger part of our emotions, fears, and anxieties remains hidden in the subconscious. These buried emotions gradually accumulate and shape our thoughts and behaviors, often without us realizing it. For example, your self-doubt as an adult may come from childhood experiences like a lack of attention or have much pressure, but you might not notice the connection right away. However, over time, these small experiences can have a lasting impact. This is how the iceberg works. That seems insignificant on the surface can have different effects beneath it. From an evolutionary perspective, our brains developed emotional responses primarily for survival. In early human society, emotions like fear and anxiety helped us react quickly to physical threats, such as predators or social rejection. However, in today's world, our challenges are no longer survival threats, but rather social pressures, workplace stress, and even anxieties created by social media. This modern stress is more complex and less visible. Our emotional systems are wired to seek quickly rewards, such as success, money, or social approval. But true happiness often comes from deep emotional connections and inner peace. However, modern society constantly pushes us towards external achievements, making us overlook these deeper emotional experiences. Over time, this creates a cycle of anxiety and emotional neglect. The project will combine storytelling with technology. using AR and illustration to explore how subtle emotions shape both trauma and happiness over time. The visual contrast between hidden trauma and deep happiness will be a key aspect of my work, with two sets of images showing both emotional accumulation and moments of healing. Using AR technology, audiences will interact with the artwork to experience the process of emotional build-up and healing. The immersive experience will make the hidden layers of trauma more visible, helping audiences engage with their own emotions in a deeper way. My research will be based on both the iceberg theory and evolutionary psychology, analyzing how small subconscious emotions influence our mental state and behavior. To develop this project, I will use Immersive Lab because it will support me AR-based storytelling, allowing audience to interact with hidden emotional layers through digital experiences. The next is print workshop. This space will help me create detailed illustrations, using visual metaphors like icebergs and underwater worlds to represent trauma and healing. I experienced lino print this term, and I will continue to use this method in next term. And I plan to complete these workshops and my project development between April and July 2025. For this project, I plan to collaborate with the following individuals and groups to help move my project forward. I have divided them into two main areas, technology and research. Firstly, I tend to connect with students from Kingston University who are studying in psychology. If possible, I would like to discuss the relevant aspects of psychology and learn more about invisible trauma through their professional knowledge. Secondly, the technical staff at Kingston University workshop is very important, since I have only completed the VR induction part. I need to work with staffs who are experienced with AR and Unity to help me integrate my models or 3D scenes into AR machine, improving the immersive interaction experience and ensuring technical feasibility. I also need the help of print workshop technicians to help with the book production. I will handle the lino or print parts by myself, as I have before experience with woodcut printmaking and am confident in my ability to manage and complete the printmaking process. To ensure successful collaboration, I plan to connect with relevant individuals through academic networks, campus communities, and peer networks. And this is my time manager of final project. In April, I will conduct research to finalize the direction of my project, focusing on fieldwork such as site visitors, scene selection, and interviews. Based on this, I will create sketches to define the visual direction and explore different visual expressions of invisible trauma. I will also begin research on expanded narrative and think about building models for my virtual narrative. In May, I will continue my creative process, starting tests to import AR models into the machine. And next, I will discuss the concept with peers and tutors to refine its future. In June, I will complete the book's illustrations, make detailed adjustments, and choose the printing method for small sample test. I will also finalize models for AR devices and make any necessary adjustments. In July, I will finish the final outcome, presenting the artwork in a completed book format, with the AI experience depending on the situation at that time.